if you share your failure, people can connect to that and it resonates with them, and they know their own failures intimately, but they don't know yours. They don't know anyone else's. Welcome. My name is Andrea Brown. This is Thrival Now, a new YouTube channel where I'm committed to helping you go from survival to thrival in your health, wealth, and relationships. Everyone likes to share their success, but very few people will share openly about the road to success. The road to success is usually filled with a lot of failure and some humiliation and some battles with shame. And so I just want to share an embarrassing moment story with you. One that I kind of chalk up as one of the more embarrassing ones of my career. I failed to show up for the largest speaking engagement that I had early in my career, and that was in front of about 2,000 people at one of the largest high schools in Idaho. I had been booked to speak to the students in that high school as a motivational speaker. I got a call. I was driving in the car on my way to another smaller engagement, and they asked me where I was. And when I tried to figure out what was going on, I suddenly realized that they had an auditorium full of students and a speaker nowhere in sight. I was too far away at the time in another city nearby, or an outer suburb. I can't remember what it was, but there was no way I could get there in time, and all I could offer were pathetic apologies of having misscheduled it on my calendar. I had it scheduled for the next day. I was so ashamed. I was mortified and totally embarrassed, thinking, how could I show my face again anywhere? Who would ever want to book me to speak? And you know what? I tried to redeem that situation and not just a walk away from the shame, but I actually went to that school. I offered a gift to the woman that had booked me and my apologies and a note card. And I even took I couldn't meet with the principal, but I left a note trying to exonerate the woman who'd booked me, that it was totally my mistake. And I took all the blame and responsibility for such a terrible screw up. And you know, that school never booked me again, and rightly so. I can understand that. But it was a good practice, despite the shame and humiliation, to show up and show my face and face the fact that I had embarrassed some people, and just kind of own that space and the tension of the difficulty of that humiliation. But I share this today just to remind you that growth is not easy, but it's worth it. What you learn in those moments are powerful, and they're stories that you can use in the future. And the truth is, most people do not connect with your success, even though that's what we want to share. Badges of honor we want are successes, but it's the failures and the humiliations and the difficult things that we've walked through that are actually what makes us human and what helps us to connect to other people. And it's something I've coined in my own life, the idea of failure's bridge. Failure builds incredible bridges of connection with people. And if you're willing to share your failures, if you're willing to share some of the humiliation of the journey that it's taken growing in whatever way, failure is a bridge that builds incredible connections between people. And if you want to increase your ability to connect, increase your reputation in a really genuine and authentic way, not by any means the reason I recorded this video, but it's a key that is so true, that if you share your failure, people can connect to that and it resonates with them, and they know their own failures intimately, but they don't know yours. They don't know anyone else's. And so by sharing those failures, by sharing the shame and the battles you've faced, actually builds some incredible relationships. So maybe you can drop a comment below for me. Share your failure. Share an embarrassing moment that you've had, and then share it with the people in real life that you connect with, and see what happens. Revealing those facts about yourself is an incredible way to build connection with people around you. I'll see you on the next one. If you found encouragement and wisdom in this video today, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. I can continue to fuel your journey, and you in turn can fuel my journey. Thank you so much.